Hi everybody, it's Alexa here from Pages of Forbidden Love, and I'm here for a Sunday snapshot. I haven't done a Sunday snapshot in a very long time. As you can also tell, Johnny is not here with me because I want to get some of these books right here off my shelf, because a lot of them have been sitting there for quite some time, and I bought them a long time ago, like months and months ago. Even some of them I got for my birthday back in the beginning of August. And since I haven't done a video in so long, and I haven't talked about it in so long, they've been piling up, and I'd like to get some of them properly put away. So, first off, I went to Changing Hands, and I traded in some old books, and I got, I think like $30 worth of credit, so I bought myself some new books. A book that I've actually heard a lot about, but I have never given a try, and I don't think a whole lot of people have given it a try, is Finnegan of the Rock. It's kind of like a sci-fi kind of fantasy, probably like a historical fantasy type of thing, since it has some maps in the beginning. You know, high fantasy, you know it's going to be a high fantasy book when you see a big map in the beginning of the book that needs to explain exactly where you are. But I'm really excited to start this one. I don't know when I'll read it, but it's now on my shelf. And what else did I buy while I was there? The second book I bought at Changing Hands is Envy. This is actually the second book in the series. The first one's Fury, and then the last one is Eternity. So I read the first book and I really did like it, so I wanted to continue on with the series, so hence why I finally got myself the second book. The series is like completely finished now. I feel like there are all these series where I was like waiting and waiting for the books to come out, and while I wasn't looking, both the second and the third book came out in the series, so that kind of means I have to play catch up here. And as if I don't have enough series on my shelf already, I also bought Something Strange and Deadly. I really love this cover, and I've never really read anything that was like steampunk, and I think that steampunk kind of plays a role in this story, so I can't wait to dive into this series. Also, Changing Hands, another time when I was there, I think I was shopping for just in general, and I know a bunch of people love Neil Gaiman, and they read his books all the time, and they rave and they rave and they rave, but I have never read anything by him. And I heard the Graveyard Book was really good. I think it was during like the High Summer Readathon or something months and months ago. Somebody suggested that if I wanted to start with Neil Gaiman, I should read the Graveyard Book, even though it's kind of like a middle grade story, but people said it's really good. So I'm going to give it a try. I think there's like pictures and everything in this because it's middle grade. Yeah, there's like whole page pictures in here. So that's pretty cool. Also, I think for a book signing, did I get these signed? Pretty sure it was for a book signing. Well, this one was. So I got myself The Program, which is by Susan Young, who also wrote It Needs So Beautiful. And what's the second book in that series? Can't even bring myself to remember here. I Want So Wicked. There we go. Well, she wrote The Program, and it's supposed to be about, I think, like, kids who are not allowed to love or something like that. Anyway. But, if you do get caught loving somebody or something like that, you have to be enrolled in the program in order to cure yourself. But Suzanne was actually at a signing, so I got it signed. I think Susan actually lives in Arizona, so she's signing books a lot in the state that I live in, so that was also a Changing Hands signing. If I remember correctly, yes, I already got this signed. See, I got a cool little bookmark, Earthbound on one side, and the other side is the two books I'm going to show you. So, Life After Theft is the first one. Some people kind of read this and they said that they didn't really like it, but I really love April Lynn Pike, and I love her Wings series. So I'm hoping I really love this one. It kind of sounds like I thought it was originally a contemporary book, but instead it's like she's a ghost and she's kind of coming back into this person's life for the first, or actually she meets this guy for the first time and he's the only one who can see her. And so they kind of like work together in order to kind of, I think, figure out what happened to her or something. But love April Lynn Pike. And then I also have another cute bookmark. I also have Earthbound. So I'm really excited to read this one. A lot of people read this one and they did really like it. And I think this is actually the first in a series, whereas I think Life After Theft, I think, might have been a standalone, if I remember correctly. And then this is like the beginning of like a supernatural paranormal series. But I'm really excited to read both of these new and different books by April and Pike. They both kind of came out within a couple months of each other. I think this one came out in April or so, and this one in like June or July. So I mean, they're pretty recent books, and I do, like I said, I do love the Wings series by April and Pike. So if you haven't read that series, I would go read it because it really is worth your time. What else? That is everything I got. Even though it's not everything I got lately, it's everything that I'm going to show you for this video. So I hope everybody had a good weekend and that you're reading a lot of stuff. Bye, everybody!